it's Roster Mania. Greetings and hello there, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Roster Mania, where we take a look at all the wild, wacky, crazy, funky, interesting, cheating perhaps, and even maybe awesome rosters in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. If you have a submission for me, go to my Discord, the Roster Mania room, enter an ally coded brief description, some screenshots, and maybe your next submission will make it onto the onto one of these videos. Anyway, we're starting with Bad Batch here. This was submitted by Cade119. He was concerned Bad Batch is in Kyber 4 at 4 million. Is he cheating or just really good? Look at his GL mods, number 4 in Grand Arena, Kyber 4. Now, I gotta say, right off the bat, Kyber 4 with a Galactic Legend and an Executor at 7 stars, I don't think that's a crazy matchup right there. You know, when you look, I'm in Kyber 3, I've got 3 GLs and just the Executor. I just got Leviathan unlocked, and that's going to help me a lot. But actually, I'm in Kyber 4 now, but I got into Kyber 4 previously with just 2 GLs, and I wanted to take a look. I guess I can't see this guy's datacrons. I thought I could. I thought there was a way for me to see his datacrons. Can I go back here? Did I click on the wrong button? There's got to be a way for me to see his datacrons. Am I, let's see here. Inventory. Do I need to go to all? No. Why can't I see datacrons? I know that I see datacrons on rosters all the time. Interesting. Maybe he doesn't have any datacrons? Well, I just wonder about his datacrons, because if you got datacrons, where was he? Did he have one in he doesn't have one in Squad Arena, so he probably doesn't have any datacrons, so that is kind of a red flag, right? Getting into Kyber 4 with 2 GLs, but he's got Gas, he's got Imperial Troopers, he's got Commander Ahsoka out there, he's got a Grievous team, he's got Maul, CLS, Darth Revan, Jedinet Revan. I mean, well, Jedinet Revan is not very good, but I mean, he's got Qui-Gon Jinn. Do I see Wampa? Did I see a Wampa in here? There's got to be Wampa on this roster, right? I mean, no, there's no Wampa. I don't know, man. There's Wampa right there. There's Wampa. And in his ships, we're looking at Executor, Negotiator, Malevolence. Let's take a look at those ships, and we'll see how those fleets fill out. For the Empire fleet, we've got TIE Interceptor at 6 stars, but not upgraded. We got the, well, we don't have TIE Defender, so that fleet's not doing a lot. The Separatist fleet is maxed out, so that's, I mean, not maxed out, but I mean, that's a fleet that can do some things in Grand Arena. I don't know, maybe this guy's just doing a really good job. It's Kyber 4, they really have opened it up here. Let's take a look at the mods on his Galactic Legends. I do think it's possible to get into Kyber now. Easier is not the word. Now, that's a crit damage with 24 speed. So these are decent mods, not amazing mods, but not, you know, not bad mods by any means. I really think if somebody does a good job, but let's pull up his SWGOH.GG history in Grand Arena and see if we can figure out, you know, what this guy's doing to climb to Kyber 4. I'm going to tell you what this guy is doing to climb to Kyber 4. He's not playing. He was in Kyber 4 at some point. There's a little lesson for you. Now, what I didn't pay attention to at the beginning, so we don't really understand exactly how these rankings work, and obviously there's some issues and whatever's going on, but the guy's in no guild, okay, and I didn't pay attention to that. So this roster advanced into Kyber 4 at some point in the past. At some point in the past, when Jedi Master Kenobi was available, they advanced into Kyber 4, and they haven't played since, and it looks like they just haven't moved in the Kyber 4 rankings. And if they got Commander Ahsoka and Maul, that means they were playing back a couple of years ago, and maybe activated these guys right at the beginning when they came out, and then just exited the game like a year or more ago. So when we see a roster like this, we see it in Kyber 4, and now he's, I don't know, somebody must have seen this in the Kyber 4 rankings, because I don't think anybody's playing this guy in Grand Arena, because I don't think they're playing. I mean, obviously, based on their history here, they're not playing Grand Arena. So just something to be aware of, that you get players like this. Maybe he popped in and just started to play this round or something, but has not been playing Grand Arena. Their rank hasn't moved. Now, I find that interesting, and I really think they should fix that. If you're not playing Grand Arena, your ranking should be going down or into a non-playing bucket or something. Capital Games, please fix that part of the game. This roster comes to us from Key Runner. It's Supernova, and they are in a guild, Beskar Battalion, so let's start checking that. Hey, the Executor's on here, and I'm told that it's at a very low galactic power. Let's take a look. Executor at 1.9198 million. That is impressive. And now I see that we got, these are the Executor requirements, not Cad Bane, but, and we've also got a bunch of other relics. So, okay, this is a Kylo pack purchase? No, this was not a Kylo pack purchase. Was this a Finalizer pack purchase? I don't know. Let's take a look here. This is interesting farming to me. This is a really interesting farming path here, and definitely nothing wrong with this. It's all dark side except for Beskar Mando for the Executor, and I like when I see that. But we've got some first order, and how much first order do we have? Are they working on Kylo right now? Maybe we got Crew, Captain Phasma, Ren. I mean, kind of weird. I mean, the other ones already been activated. This was never available in a bundle, to my knowledge. This is a weird roster. So this person has farmed. This is a weird roster. This person has farmed Kylo Ren Unmasked, Captain Phasma, Kylo Ren, First Order Stormtrooper, and First Order TIE Pilot only to 5 stars. Are these just the pilots? There's no special forces. Maybe they did get the Finalizer bundle. Maybe they did get the Finalizer bundle. Let's go. That's what this is. That's what this is. I have not seen this yet. This person purchased the Finalizer bundle and nothing else, and got the. You know what? Applause, big applause. You know, it took me a minute to figure that out. I have not seen this in any roster reviews so far, and we've been doing. I mean, I've probably done 200-300 roster reviews since the Lightspeed bundles came out, and probably 100 since the Finalizer. So they purchased the Finalizer bundle. They farmed Basilisk Sean Fall into Relic 5. Farm Grand Moff Tarkin to Relic 5, farm Palpatine to Relic 5, and then farm the stuff for the Executor and Iden Versio to Relic 3, working on Darth Revan. Man, I love it. Enfys Nest is being worked on. This is a fun roster. 1.9 million. We got the Executor here. I really like this. A Relic 9 Piet too. They took Piet all the way to Relic 9. So this person has opened up their wallet. They said, I want to get some stuff, and they got it under 2 million. Executors on the roster, got the Finalizer bundle. There's your Lightspeed bundle. If you just started the game here recently and you wanted to rush your way to Executor to get those Fleet Arena crystals, that Finalizer bundle was a great way to do it, and this person took full advantage. So big applause. Good job there. Good job. This roster comes to us from Altair. It's Yod and Mustafar's Nightmare. Again, I'm checking those guilds every time now. Grand Arena opponent, he's got this guy's playing him. He's only 2 million, but this guy is 6.3 million, meaning the guy that submitted it, Altair, is 2 million. Playing this guy at 6.3 million. Like all of us doing Grand Arena, we got to play these giant rosters. No GLs, random ships, Chimera level, but only 2 leveled Empire ships. Let's go take a look at that. Let's look at the Empire here. Chimera, and I mean, you know, yeah, it's weird. It's a little... And we got a Relic Tarkin. Are we going for Sith Eternal here or something? Fiery Whisper. Whoa, yeah, a lot of stuff on here. No, not really going for Sith Eternal. Maybe thinking about... I don't know. Yeah. No Gas, no Malak. For Inquisitor's 5th... not even farm the 5th Inquisitor. Wow. That's funny. That's funny. So, 9th sister, 7th sister, 2nd sister, 8th brother. Who's missing? 5th brother. 5th brother's missing. So we're missing 5th brother. So no Cantina farming, and you've already got these guys at Gear 12. So there's no chance at Grand Inquisitor anytime soon because 5th brother has been left on the I don't know, on the trash pile. I find that fascinating, and it seems like that might be across the whole roster, though. If we look at, we got some nice little Sith here. Let's look at that Sith Empire. I think he said something about that. The Sith Empire. Yeah, so it's like Darth Revan's here, so Sean Fallen's there, and then Darth Malak down here, not really farming him. Do we have the 501st? I really find this curious. Curious are now only 3 clones. There's no ARC Trooper there, of course. So a lot of like partial teams, interesting. Relic 9 Darth Vader. Let's look at his mods and see what he's got going on for that. Speed mods at Relic 9. I'm not on board. That's so weird. That is so weird, man. I don't know what to do with that.
Take these 2 over to the garage, will you? I want them cleaned up for dinner.
But I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters.
First, you've got to fix your mods.
Guys, don't do this. I mean, don't get one really good mod and put it with a bunch of other really bad mods. Maximize the potential. I don't know what that's all about. So I do like the Sith team here. We got a nice little Traya Nihilus thing I saw. So Traya Nihilus, there's no Now, not bothering with SWGOH Press for some reason, but you got the old classic triumvirate. Darth Revan's in there by himself. We saw that. How about your Old Republic? I bet this is... Oh, no, actually, these guys are all Relic. Relic 8 Jedi Knight Revan. Hey, man, living your best life, farming the things you want to farm, having fun, doing what you want to do. No GLs at 6.3 million. I just gotta say, yeah, there's a lot of stuff on here. It's really goofy. Now, let's look at these Phoenix. I'm gonna bet... What do you think the chances are that you might have seen already? But is Captain Rex in there at Relic? I saw a bunch of Relic Phoenix. I'm gonna say it's like 30% that Captain Rex is in there. Yeah, so it was more like 0%. A bunch of Relic 6 Phoenix with an Omicron and Zetas and no Captain Rex. No Captain Rex. Man, that would do a lot of good for your roster, my friend. You put a Captain Rex in here, and well, maybe not a lot of good. Some good? Oh no. Anyway, I guess, living their best life and farming the things they want to farm and doing what they want to do, but kind of just meandering all around the place and not quite really bringing anything quite up to snuff, leaving it all just kind of dangling out there as a past participle on the, I don't know, I got nothing for past participles. It's been a long time. Allison brings us this roster, Creepa 15, Boba's Berserkers. We have like Mando's Marauders and Boba's Berserkers. Okay, what's the story here? Got him at 8 million, no GLs, no GL capital ships, and the fastest character, we'll look that up in a minute. So 8 million. This like takes our last roster and takes it to an extreme. Now, I gotta kind of wonder here. I'm seeing those resistance at the top. So this was a Lightspeed. So this Lightspeed bundle was purchased here. Otherwise, some of these be Relic 3. Let's go look at the fast order. Purchased Lightspeed bundle there too. Let's go look at those ships. So the ships, I see Lightspeed bundles here. So Lightspeed bundle purchasing is going on to get this guy to 8 million. But still, none of the GL capital ships. I don't see Malevolence is there, but not really well done. Finalizers at 4 stars being worked on. Radis is at 7 stars. So I think that they're ready for Rey. Yeah, well, no, BB-8 is still Relic 4, so not ready for Rey yet. Interesting. So, okay, let's look at the whole thing here. So we got 8 million, no GLs, no capital ships. Let's just look at, I'm gonna look at one speed set here, and then I'm gonna pull up the fastest character here. No, it's like 0 speed on Darth. So there's just no speed on this roster. Let's find the fastest character on this roster. Let's sort it by speed. Get ready. Hold your horses. IG-11, baby. IG-freaking-11 is the fastest character on this roster. Maybe it's the only speed arrow. 18 speed there, 8 speed there, 13 speed, 20 speed. It all goes on. Everything gets put on IG-11 on this roster. Shakti, does she have a speed arrow? I'm just really curious. Hey, F Speed Arrow, congratulations. And the rest of this for... Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Well, you know, it's kind of entertaining. I don't know if I've got a lot to say about this. It kind of tells its own story. But yeah, so we got a slow roster, just kind of a casual player, farming what they want to farm. But they did... This is what you see, a casual player buying Lightspeed bundles. That's really interesting to me. And I find that fascinating that what Capital Games is accomplishing with these Lightspeed bundles. Okay, this one I just kind of want to open and see what happens. Starkiller Returns says... I think this man is a menace to the Galactic Republic. Roster and name speaks for itself. So here we go. Let's take a look. ST Tactical Droids, Degenerate Spenders. I don't know, is it all droids? So, it's all separatists. Wow, it is all separatists. So, the top 5, the next 5. Well, SWGOH Press is not a separatist, but he is a Dathomirian, maybe. I don't know. It kind of fits in there with Night Sisters. So I'm gonna say this is a Clone Wars fan. This person loves Clone Wars, and everything else is secondary. And but they love the separatists most of all. So yeah, heavy. It's just funny. There's not a lot to hang your head on here. We're not gonna spend a lot of time on this, but I love the fact that we got just this big separatist. You know, I love this this is great. Just need to get this Malevolence to 7 stars, but the Separatist fleet is already finished on this roster. That is tremendous. Hey, we got a separatist lover here, and I love it. I love seeing a themed roster with lots of themes. We're gonna say SWGOH is a separatist for now. Perhaps there were some back-end machinations where he was working with Dooku before, and I doubt it. I don't think that was what happened because of the. Yeah, that's not the deal. Anyway, cool roster, big Clone Wars roster. We got some Galactic Republic stuff on the back burner here, but the separatist climb. Let's take a look at all this. Is this everybody? I don't think it's everybody. There's some stuff that could be improved here, like Poggle and B1 Battle Droid need to get some relics on them, so please work on that. Finish your separatist, take them to the max. Our final roster today comes to us from Wraith Iran. His opponent in Grand Arena, it's going to speak for itself. Kyber 3, the Falcon's Nest War Dog. War Dog, you're doing something special here because you are in Kyber 3 and you do not have a galactic legend. It's really, that's pretty astonishing. We'll look at the full entirety of this roster here in a minute, but and the ships, we don't have, now that, I find this interesting. Now, is it possible to get to Kyber 3 without some shenanigans? Let's take a look at these fleets. Let's look at the Empire fleet right now. We've got TIE Defender in here. We've got the shuttle. It's a good Empire fleet, nothing special. There's no scythe here. But let's look at these others. So we got the Separatists that are maxed out. We got the Galactic Republic that is working on Marauder, and everything else is looking good there. I don't know, man. I don't know. So if we look at the full roster, we got... I find that odd. I do find it odd that Terran Malicos is activated, but there's no galactic... Like, this is obviously a purposeful roster. The entire goal of this roster is to play without a galactic legend. It's done on purpose. There's no other explanation for a roster. 7.2 million that's unlocking recent conquest characters that is not in... That is in Kyber, that does not have galactic legends. We can see some galactic legend counters in here. We got Traya in there. We got Starkiller countering galactic legends. We got Jedi Knight, or Jedi Knight Revan. You can put together a team with them to counter Kylo. I'm gonna pull up this person's Grand Arena history because I want to see what's going on here. I'm very curious about some of these battles and how they're pulling it off. They do have Jedi Knight Luke, but very purposeful on this roster, not to farm galactic legends, and I find that very interesting. Let me look at the resistance here really quick though. We got the resistance. We've got Zori Bliss down there with Zetas, and it looks like actually. The Lightspeed bundle was maybe purchased. I think it was. Not the one with the, not the Ray one, because we got Vetra Smuggler Chewie down there. This is a curious roster. Let's go look at that Grand Arena history. Okay, so here's the most recent Grand Arena history on this. And if we look, I'm going to make it a little bigger for you guys. Okay, so one more. We got Wampa versus Embo here. So that's an easy one. I've done that one. I mean, it's Embo. Palpatine versus, so we got the Starkiller versus Rey. Jedi Training Rey evades. Okay, so then he finishes that off with a Gear 12 boost, or a Gear 11 boost Leia. We got a bad Phoenix team here on defense. We got Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron. Grievous beats that. Gas loses to Malgus. I've done that. Traya, yeah, you can't beat Malgus with Traya. Traya can't hang with Malgus. So I don't know if this is weird. Kyber 3. And then we bring in Padme with Cat to beat Malgus. I need to find a defense for somebody. So he loses to Executor with Malevolence. He loses to Executor with Negotiator. Was this a win or a loss? This was a loss. This was a win. Wampa versus Phasma. Is anybody setting defense against guys? Starkiller beats Rey. Traya beats Traya. Ewoks kind of get past Malgus's openers. Then Gas beats it. Padme with Cat beats Finn. Is this guy gonna face any defense ever? Is he in Kyber 3? Is that why won't my scroll work here? That's weird. Scroll, and I'll leave it. Is he? I mean, where do I see these in Kyber 3 here? I don't know. This seems weird. What's he putting on defense? Jedi Knight Revan, Phoenix with Rex, Jedi Knight Luke, Finn with Zori. I mean, there's no ships on. I find Kyber 3 hard to absorb here. Let's go to 3v3. He beat Luke with Dash Rendar. I didn't know that was a thing. Wow. He whittles down Kylo with Jedi Knight Revan. There's no ultimate on that Kylo though, or is there? And that's not the way. He beats Lord Vader with Starkiller. He beats Malgus with Gas. And he can't beat Kylo here. He couldn't take out Kylo. Was this a win or a loss? I have to tell you, I'm a little bit confused. That was a win. The guy really couldn't get through his deep. You know, like the guy didn't play. I don't know, man. GAC bracket. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. Where are we? GAC history. I just want to see the... I guess I can't see their history of being in Kyber. Maybe somebody can tell me how to do this. I am not really impressed here with the rosters that he's playing against. So he beat this. He beat a Maw guy? He beat this guy in Maw. The guy in Maw... Well, that's impressive. He beat Jedi Master Kenobi with Padme and Ahsoka Tano. He loses to Gas with Revan. He finishes off Gas. There's Darth Malak. Rey with Starkiller. And then he beats some fleets. He beats Qui-Gon Omicron. He beats Phasma. I gotta tell you, let's look at this defense here. His Dash team gets beat by Jedi Master Luke to beat that Dash team. And then Palpatine beats, just straight up, no, Sith Eternal beats his BAM. I'm a little confused here. I don't understand. He's got some decent datacrons, but not, and the Maw guy's not using any datacrons, is that right? I find this really weird. I don't understand what's going on. Maybe somebody can explain to me how this person is succeeding in Grand Arena against Maw without having a Galactic Legend on. I don't know, something weird is up. I don't know what it is. I'm not saying there's any cheating going on. Maybe there's some I don't know. Maybe there's something happening. It just seems odd. Kyber 4, no Galactic Legend, no big capital ships. Some weird matchups there, some losses. I don't get it. Let me know what in comments if you can figure out what's going on here, because I don't get it at all. Hey, boys, girls, that's going to wrap us up. I really don't get that one. How do you get in Kyber 4 with that? That's going to wrap us up for this round of Roster Mania. Looking the wrong way. Hey, I hope you have a great day. I will talk to you soon. And, of course, always remember, Nooch too good.